And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sawyer Center on the campus of Southern Nazarene University. SNU men's basketball coming at you. It's rivalry week, and the Oklahoma Baptist Bison in town to take on your Crimson Storm. Hi, everyone. Luke McConnell, Esther Santos with you. Just got done with an exciting game for the SNU women, a 63-56 win for Southern Nazarene over Oklahoma Baptist, but we turn our attention to the men's side where SNU comes in ranked number 25 in the coaches poll this week, number 24 in the media poll at 12-2 overall. They're in first place all by themselves at 9-1 in the Great American Conference. Right behind them, though, these very Oklahoma Baptist Bison, 8-2 in the conference, 11-5 overall. They come into tonight's contest having split their last 4 contests, going 1-1 last week with the loss at home against Ouachita Baptist and the win over Henderson State. Bison, a really good athletic team. SNU is going to be tested on the boards. The Bison come in number 1 in the conference in rebounding at 39 per game. And SNU will need to do a good job, especially on the offensive glass, where the Bison average 11 offensive rebounds per game. But for the Crimson Storm, it's been about the offense over the last couple weeks. Over their last 6 games, SNU's scored at least 80 in 4 of those contests. Still 8th in the conference in scoring offense at 73 per game. But SNU has been outstanding of late on the offensive end, including last week when they went 22 of 53 from three-point range over the 2 games against the Arkadelphia squads. Esther, SNU has been good on both ends all season long, but like I said, the offense has been really clicking of late, especially one Stevie Strong.
Yes, 100%. I totally agree with that. And tonight, we're just looking to keep up that streak that we've got going, keep up that great defense, keep up the great offense. Of course, Stevie Strong, like you've said, has made a big difference these last few games. He's definitely stood out here on the court, but coming up against the Bison here, like you said, they've got a great offense here, so of course the Crimson Storm are going to have to do their part on defense, but as well just keep up with their offense, make great passes, make smart plays, and with that, it should be a fun game, fun night here.
We count down to tip off. Stevie Strong, not only the GAC Offensive Player of the Week, he's also the NABC National Player of the Week for his performance last week. 34 points against Henderson State, 31 against Ouachita Baptist. Just an outstanding performance last week for Stevie, and he's up to averaging 16 points per game with that 65-point outburst last week. Great crowd on hand here at Bobby Martin Court. The starting lineups ready to be introduced for both squads. Let's run through those for you. First, for the visitors from Oklahoma Baptist.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to
First up, number 1, senior forward Nathan Wilson, 6'8", out of Auckland, New Zealand, averaging 9.5 points and 9 rebounds per game, which is second in the GAC, first in blocks with 24. Number 5, senior guard Ricky Brown, 6'2", out of Valdosta, Georgia, averaging 10.5 points and 4.5 rebounds per game this season. He's 5th in three-point shooting at 44% from the field. Number 10, junior guard J.C. Curry, 6'4", out of Hartwell, Georgia, 9 points and 3 rebounds per game this season. Number 20, senior forward Daniel Ransom, 6'6", out of Charlotte, North Carolina, averaging 10 points and 6 boards per game. And rounding out the starters tonight, number 22, junior guard Josh Udomo, 6'4", out of Tulsa, averaging 4 points and 2 assists per game this season. The Bison are coached by Jason Aker in his 7th season in charge of Oklahoma Baptist. Assistant coaches are Mitch Hollis and Cole Anderson. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm. First up, number 3, junior guard Barron Bracey, 6'2" out of San Diego, California. Barron averaging 14 points and 6 rebounds per game this season. Number 4, senior guard Stevie Strong, 6'1" out of Kansas City, Missouri, averaging 16 points and 5 assists per game this season. Number 11, senior guard Jeremy Golson, 6'3" out of West Palm Beach, Florida. Golson averaging 10 points per game and is 6th in the conference in three-point shooting at 44%. Number 13, junior forward James Burries, 6'7" out of Phoenix, Arizona. 6 points and 5 boards per game this season for James. Rounding out the starters tonight, number 23, junior forward Tracy Godfrey, 6'7" out of Lubbock, Texas. 7 points, 3.5 boards per game this season for Tracy. The Crimson Storm are coached by B.J. Foster, his second season in charge of Southern Nazarene. Assistant coaches Julius Coleman, C.J. White, and Dylan Fail.
The Crimson Storm are coached by B.J. Foster, assisted by Julius Coleman, C.J. White.
Oklahoma Baptist in their traveling blacks. Oklahoma Baptist in white across the front. Green numbers, gold trim. SNU in their home white. Southern Nazarene across the front, crimson numbers and lettering.
We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial comments, or other intimidating actions directed at
Again, a great crowd on hand. Josh Udomo getting the start for Oklahoma Baptist for the 4th consecutive game. But we are told that sophomore Terry Connor, who's missed the last 3 games with a groin injury, should be available tonight. He is dressed out and on the bench with his warm-up shirt off. We'll see how much action he's able to get tonight. Wilson and Godfrey set to jump center circle, and Godfrey wins the tip. SNU moving right to left to start the ball game. Bison come out in a man-to-man. Here's Strong, right side to Bracey. Bracey, cut off, Strong. Right wing, wide open 3. It's off the mark, no good. And Ricky Brown has the rebound for the Bison. Here's Ransom holding left wing. And low to Wilson. Way out from the paint. Wilson working on Godfrey. Couple bodies, fades, fires, barely grazed iron. Brown the offensive rebound, but they call a foul on Ransom down low, battling for position for the offensive rebound.
Daniel Ransom, his first, team foul number 1.
Jason Aker not pleased with the call. Here's Strong, right side to Godfrey, over to Golson. Up to Burries, left side Strong. He's open from this side. Missed the 3 short this time. Offensive rebound comes out to Godfrey. So Strong starts 0 for 2. Down low to Burries. Found some space and laid it in.
13, James Burries,
2-0 Crimson Storm. Minute 15 gone by. Udomo dancing right on that midcourt strike. That was pretty tight. And Udomo has it stripped, taken away by Strong. Spins, hangs, and hits! Oh, Stevie with a beautiful spin move. Put Udomo in a blender. Here's Wilson driving down the lane. A whistle and a foul is called out top. It's going on Godfrey.
Foul to number 23, Tracy Godfrey Jr., his first, team foul number 1.
B.J. Foster's turn to get in the official's ear. Called Godfrey for the push. Not sure how you can push from in front of a man, but that's okay. 4-0 SNU, 18:20 to go first half. Here's Curry, drives baseline on Golson. Curry in the paint, out to Udomo at the foul circle. Left corner, Brown. Cut off, passes behind Udomo. He tracks it down, has to save it to Ransom. Now he's in trouble, hemmed in along the sideline, and somehow split the defense. Udomo, right wing for 3. It's no good. Brown, the offensive rebound.
Number 5, Ricky Brown.
A great escape there for the Bison, as Ransom was sandwiched between midcourt and the sideline. Able to get away. Burries finds himself wide open, sets his feet, drains the 3.
Number 3,
James Burries has been quiet the last 3 games, scoreless the last 2, just 6 points total in his last 4 since he dropped 17 and 5 threes on East Central. He's got 5 here in the early going tonight. Udomo, left side in front of the SNU bench, gives it left baseline to Wilson. Outside Brown lets Bracey fly by, resets, fires, and hits from deep.
Number 5, Ricky Brown, number 3.
Strong, over to Godfrey, right side to Bracey. Over to Burries, left side, Strong, open 3, it's good!
Number 4, Stevie.
Net got hung up,
For 3.
and the 3-pointers continue to rain for SNU. First for Strong, second for the Crimson Storm.
Check in for the Bison. Number 3, Terry Connor Jr.
And Terry Connor Jr. checking in for the first time in the last 4 games. Also in for the first time is redshirt freshman TJ Strong out of Edmond, 6'7". Here's Connor working right side. Outside Wilson, right wing 3 on the way. That's an air ball, and Strong has it. Strong working into the front court with SNU leading 10-5, 16:40 to go first half. And Jason Aker working it early. Corner 3, Golson. Yes, sir!
Number 11, Jeremy.
13-5 SNU. Here's Curry into a crowd. Lost the ball. It went off his head last. SNU ball. Curry checks out. Ethan Scott, the sophomore out of Mustang, in for the first time. Scott, the national leader in made 3-pointers with 45 coming into the contest, shooting just a tick over 50%, which ironically is 3rd in the conference. That's 6th nationally. Here's Bracey, gives to Golson. Thought about the 3, but Brown closed out. And a foul down low on the Bison is Efe Shakiroglu, who's in for the first time. The sophomore out of Istanbul, Turkey, picks up his first. Second on the Bison, 16:14 to go first half. SNU leads 13-5. Strong gets it into Godfrey. Back to Strong. Strong whips it down low to Bracey. Hesitates and lays it in. What a pass from Strong with the left hand. Strong working on Connor. Connor spins away from him. Cut off on the baseline. Whips it out. Intercepted by Golson. Golson leaves it back for Strong. Back to Golson. Back to Strong. It goes off of Strong's hand last. Maybe a little too unselfish between those 2 teammates there. Takes us to a timeout on the court. 15:51 to go first half. 15-5. Southern Nazarene. We'll take time and be back with more. This is SNU basketball.
Our live stream, welcome. My name is Danny Thomason, and I'm the Director of Intercollegiate Athletics here at Southern Nazarene University. We're glad that you're enjoying our live stream. I just want to let you know that we believe that we can impact our student athletes here at Southern Nazarene University in 3 really important ways. First and foremost, always spiritually. We want our student athletes to grow spiritually. Secondly, we want them to grow academically. We want them to walk across that stage and get that degree, which is so important in their success in life. The third way is we want your athletes to be successful in their chosen sport. And we have an incredible staff of coaches and support staff that help them to do that, and a lot of resources. So thank you, and if you want more information about Southern Nazarene University Athletics, go to snuathletics.com, snuathletics.com, and remember, always bolts up. Woo!
Welcome back to the Sawyer Center, where SNU picking up where they left off last week. Already up 15-5, 6 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3-point range, forcing 3 turnovers so far and turning those into 4 points. Subs out of the break for SNU. Colby Henderson, the junior out of Dallas, Texas, is in, along with Bam Johnson, the 6-foot junior out of California, Carson, California to be exact. Offensive rebound and putback there for TJ Strong. Cuts the lead down to 8. Johnson over to Godfrey. Now to Henderson right side. Left side now, Johnson, guarded by Connor. Johnson working against the sophomore, off glass, too strong. And Shakuraglu with a nice box out on Godfrey. Here come the Bison. Connor working left wing. It's Johnson. Johnson crowding Connor. Up top to Scott. Now back to Strong. Now Brown. Deep three from the right wing. That's short. Nice rebound there by Colby Henderson, who had 9 rebounds in the game against Ouachita Baptist last Saturday. Johnson to Golson. Down low Godfrey. Somehow kept his pivot foot down and laid it in on the reverse side. Jason Aker and the OBU side thought it was a travel. To no avail. 17-7, SNU with the lead. Connor crowded by Johnson. Lobs it down low for Shakuraglu. Waits. Ball dies on the back iron and drops in for 2. Shakuraglu, big leap this year, averaging 5 points after averaging just 2.5 a season ago. Here's Godfrey, right baseline. Working against Shakuraglu. Godfrey stops, fades, missed the shot. Brown soars in for the rebound. Connor walking the ball across half court. SNU leading 17-9. Drives, leaves it back for Strong. He can shoot from deep. He'll try it. He'll hit the back iron and miss it, though. Brown sliding on the ground, but hit the baseline in the process. Subs for the Crimson Storm and for the Bison. Ransom, Wilson, and Curry and Udomo back in. Shakuraglu, Brown, Strong, and Connor check out. Bracey and Godfrey out for SNU. In for the first time is senior Tamira Krupalia, 6'9" out of Sarajevo, Bosnia. And Stevie Strong also back out there for SNU. Here's Strong into the paint. Hangs, forced the contact. He'll shoot 2. Fouls on Nathan Wilson, his first. 3rd team foul on the Bison. So Stevie Strong going to the line for 2 free throws. 20 of 21 over his last 3 games. And 77% at the free throw line this season. SNU is a team 8th in the conference at 71%. As Strong hits the first. Partially because they've been 82% over the last 3 games coming into tonight. Strong goes 2 for 2. He's got 7. The lead is 10 once again at 19-9. 13:30 to go first half. Udomo working against Strong. Over to Scott, Mustang native. Here's Ransom, rise and fire from the right wing for 3. That's no good. Krupalia, a nice box out on Wilson. Here's Strong off the pick from Krupalia. No look to Henderson in the left corner. Henderson whips it up to Johnson, left wing. Bison blitzing hard off those screens. Here's Henderson galloping around Ransom. Off the glass. Good, and the foul! Henderson absorbs the contact from Ransom. Put it in off the glass for his first bucket, and SNU expands the lead to 12. The foul on Ransom is his second and the 4th team foul on the Bison here in the opening half. Henderson's free throw. Off the back iron, no good. Wilson up high for the board. You know, Esther, if we'd thought about it, I don't know if the coaches would have agreed to it, but we should have put a Fitbit on B.J. Foster and Jason Aker and compared their step totals by the end of the night. Ethan Scott's deep 3, no good. Golson tips the rebound out to Strong. 3 on 2, lobs it up for Johnson. Backside, layup good! What a look for Stevie Strong. And bam, Johnson with his first bucket. The lead is 14, 23-9. Udomo drives past Strong, kick corner. Scott sets his feet, fires a 3. It's good. Bit of a breakdown there for SNU to leave the 51% three-point shooter that open. The lead is 11, 23-12, 12-10 to go. First half. Here's Golson to answer. Yes, sir! Jeremy Golson knocking down SNU's 4th 3 of the game. He's 2 for 2 from deep. He checks out. Baron Bracey back in.
Check in with Crimson Storm, number 3, Baron Bracey.
26-12 SNU. Getting whatever they want offensively right now. Down low, Wilson, that pass behind him, knocked away by Bracey. He's knocked to the floor by Udomo, and that takes us to our under 12 timeout. SNU cruising early, 26-12 over Oklahoma Baptist. 11:50 to go first half. We'll be back in a moment. This is SNU basketball.
My favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college, to be a husband and someday to be a father. It was a really, really transformational time in my life.
My degree could have come from anywhere, but my relationships with people, I know I would not have gotten anywhere else. Go to snu.edu to apply or to schedule a visit.
SNU is really different. We're a small community, we all know one another's names, and I really love it here.
Being at SNU prepared me to be a working individual, as well as a leader in my church, home, and community.
SNU really set me up for life. I met my best friends here, I met my husband here, I got to travel the world. I am so glad I was able to attend SNU.
SNU has made me into the man I am today.
My name is Haley, and I am a proud graduate of Southern Nazarene University.
SNU 10 of 14 from the field to start the ball game, 4 of 6 from deep, holding the Bison to just 38.5% shooting. Just a tremendous start offensively, Esther. 7 assists on 10 made baskets.
For sure, and the Crimson Storm just starting off with a big lead here, and there's no complaints about that.
Subs out of the break. Terry Connor back in along with J.C. Curry. And T.J. Strong back out there as well. Here's Strong holding left wing. Wilson goes down. OBU bench, and since there wasn't a foul on Krupalia, SNU's got a mismatch inside if they want. Instead, they go to Johnson, right wing. 5 on the shot clock. Johnson lost the basketball, got it back with 4, needs help, and it's knocked out of bounds by Wilson. No, it goes off Krupalia last, they rule. So a turnover there for the Crimson Storm. They're second. It's one area where SNU has struggled this year. 11th in the conference, averaging a tick over 13 turnovers per game this season. Bison not great at forcing them. They force less than 12 per game, which is also 11th. Ricky Brown back in for Scott. Here's Wilson, fires a left wing 3, missed everything over the rim. Wilson not a great three-point shooter, just 17%. He's 0 for 2 tonight, 2 very bad misses. Here's Strong, working against Connor, crosses over, step back 3 on the way. It's off to the right all the way. Not the shot B.J. Foster wanted there. Connor working on the left side. Leaves it back for Wilson. Wilson driving right down Main Street, is grabbed and fouled, going up by Krupalia. His first, and the second team foul on SNU. Bison sitting on 5 fouls themselves.
Team foul number 2. At the line for 2 shots will be number 1, Nathan Wilson.
Wilson 72% at the line this season, 26 attempts over his last 4 games coming in. First one's no good. Something about these rims and the Bison free throw shooters tonight, Esther. The OBU women went just 6 of 12 after coming in leading the nation in free throw percentage at 83%. OBU misses their first. Second one from Wilson is short, and Bracey has the rebound. (26-12) SNU, 10.5 to go first half. Here's Henderson, right wing. Wilson blitzes him outside to Bracey on the left side now. Bracey, step back 3 from the corner, and he rips the cord. Oh! And a smirk to Jeff Jantz down in the front row. Here's Connor, right side, a reach-in foul from Johnson from the backside.
Fouls on number 2.
His first, team's third. Shakiraglu coming back in for Wilson. 10-13 to go first half. SNU up by 17 right now, 29-12. Inbounds comes to Connor. Left side to Strong. Over to Brown. Fires it down low to Shakiraglu. He gathers. Spins to the right hand. Left it short, though. Got his own miss. Loose ball. Goes to the floor to get it. And is finally tied up. Jump ball gives the possession to the Bison with 19 on the shot clock. Connor inbounding right baseline for OBU. Halfway through the first half. Here's Brown. Bobbled on the gather. Gives it over to Connor, left side now. Connor looking for the screen from Shakiraglu. Crosses over on Bracey. Fires a left wing three. That's short. Rebound tipped around. Curry saves it into traffic. Johnson comes up with it for SNU. 2-on-3 break. Johnson goes right at Connor. Hangs off glass. Oh, too strong. And Strong comes away with it for OBU. Here's Connor, hesitates, drives on Bracey to the baseline. Working against the junior, missed the shot short, loose ball. Connor goes for it, looked like it hit the inline, no call, but SNU comes away with it nonetheless. A lot of contact there with no whistles. Here's Bracey on the right wing. Fires it cross court to Bam Johnson. Now on the wing, here's Henderson. Drives into the paint, goes to the left hand, baby hook, dives on the back iron, and falls. Colby Henderson with 4 points off the bench. And the SNU lead is 19 now, 31-12. Connor to Strong, left baseline, backing down on Henderson. Fade away jumper is pure for the Edmond native. Strong with his second bucket of the game. 31-14 SNU. Johnson working against Connor, over to Krupalia. Left wing now. Golson guarded by his former Valdosta teammate Ricky Brown. They swing it around. Henderson straight away for three. Off the back iron. Bam Johnson got in front of Connor, and the 6-footer tips it up and in for two. How do you like them apples? Here's Brown holding near midcourt for OBU. Over to Connor, left wing. Connor behind the Shakiraglu pick, and then Bracey picks his pocket. 3-on-2. Bracey, Euro step, leaves it for Johnson. One dribble, off the glass. It bounced out, no good. Quickly the other way comes Brown. SNU is back. Leaves it for Curry. Curry driving to the left block. Cut off, back out to Brown. SNU's been everywhere defensively tonight. Here's Shakiraglu, left of the paint. Backing down on Krupalia. Outside Curry, left wing. Rise and fire for three. Off the front iron, no good. SNU will push into the front court. Johnson, left wing. Golson, wide open three. Oh, just short off the front iron. Strong might have altered that just a little bit as he came from the backside, and Jason Aker wants time. 7:15 to go, first half, 33-14. Southern Nazarene leading Oklahoma Baptist. We'll be back with more. This is SNU basketball.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
33-14, Southern Nazarene leads Oklahoma Baptist with 7:15 to go in the first half. SNU down to 59% shooting, 5 of 10 from deep. The Bison, 32% shooting, 2 of 11 from deep. Udomo and Scott back out there now for OBU. Tracy Godfrey also out there along with James Burries. Brown short on the three, but TJ Strong comes in unabated for the putback slam. Stevie Strong, Godfrey, and Burries, the three back out there for SNU. Here's Bracey probing into the paint. Had it knocked away, got it back. Outside to Strong. 12 on the shot clock as Strong calls for the screen from Godfrey. Wilson hedging hard there. Fires it down. Oh, what a pass from Stevie Strong. An absolute laser with the left hand down to Godfrey for the easy deuce. My goodness. Here's Brown. Goes left of the Wilson pick. Out to Udomo. Outside Strong. Working against Burries. Now Brown. Galloping into the paint. Gets it out Strong. Left corner three. Off no good. Bracey up high for the rebound, but it off his hand and hit the inline. 6:05 to go first half. 35-16 SNU. Strong checks out. Daniel Ransom in with 2 personal fouls. Scott checks out. Connor back in. Bracey's going to get his second break of the first half as Colby Henderson back in. Inbounds comes to Ransom. Here's Udomo. Rises up over Golson. Off the back iron, no good. Ransom over the back on Stevie Strong, and that's number 3 on Daniel Ransom in just 5 minutes of play.
Team foul number 6.
6 fouls on the Bison, just 3 on SNU with 6 minutes to go first half. Strong pounding the dribble. Bison goes zone here. Burries bobbled it. Took his eyes off of it, and that's the 3rd turnover for SNU. Udomo drive and kick to Ransom. Open 3, left it short, maybe 2 open. Should have swung it to Brown initially. SNU ran to Brown, obviously the better shooter of the 2. So SNU dodges a bullet there. Here's Burries in front of the OBU bench, outside to Henderson. Strong straight away, deep 3, he canned it.
Number 4, Stevie.
Second 3 of the night for Stevie Strong, he's got 10. And SNU getting contributions everywhere. 7 of 8 players have scored at least 2 buckets. Here's Brown, left-hand floater in the paint is good. Cutting the lead down to 20 with 5 minutes to go first half. Here's Strong, open, right wing 3. He got another one!
Number 4, Stevie Strong.
I'm not sure if Oklahoma Baptist read the paper this week or the release that said that Strong was the National Player of the Week last week for dropping 65 points in 2 games. A foul down low. It's going to be whistled on Tracy Godfrey as he and Wilson battling inside for position. That's his 2nd. And into the game for the first time tonight is freshman center Eric Madrid, 7'2" out of Tulsa Union High School, and the SNU students are excited about that. Madrid stands 7'2". TJ Strong also out there along with J.C. Curry. Godfrey sits down with 2 fouls for SNU as Krupalia back out there now. Here's Connor off the screen. Pulls up from the left elbow, missed the shot short. And Strong with the rebound. Here's Strong. Working in back of the Krupalia pick. Drives to the basket, lobs it back for Timur. Off the glass, and good! He puts it in over the 7'2" center. And SNU's opened this one up to 25, 43-18. Strong nearly picked Connor's pocket from behind. Connor probing. Is it back to Curry, right wing. Connor lobs down low to Madrid. Madrid backing down Krupalia. Krupalia reached in, poked it away. Students as excited as they've been all night. Here's Strong, left to the Krupalia pick. Pocket pass to him, driving to the basket, fouled, going up by Brown. He'll shoot 2. Timeout on the court, 3:30 to go first half. It's all SNU right now, 43-18. Southern Nazarene with the lead. We'll be back with more. This is SNU basketball.
Renew is the University Counseling Center. We are located at 6710 Northwest 43rd Street, just north of the Webster Commons. Renew offers a variety of services, including individual counseling, couples counseling, and psychoeducational workshops. The first 5 sessions for students are free, and students will never pay more than $10 per session. Faculty counseling is just $40 per session. Renew is open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Fridays from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. For more information, visit renew.snu.edu or email renew@mail.snu.edu.
Lots of former teammates dotting this matchup here tonight. Obviously, I have Golson for SNU and Ricky Brown of OBU, former teammates at Valdosta State, but also Oklahoma Baptist graduate assistant Cole Anderson and Tamir Krupalia, former teammates at Arkansas Monticello. So, a couple of instances there, and it'll be Krupalia going to the line for 2 free throws to extend the SNU lead. Krupalia had been a little quiet of late, but 15 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 of 9 from the field in the 2 games last week. Averaging 7 points, 4 rebounds per game this season. Also 8th in the conference in blocks at 14 blocks. Knocks down the first free throw. Curry checks out. Ethan Scott back in. All 8 SNU players have scored. And with that free throw, they've all scored at least 4 points. Led by Stevie Strong's 13, SNU shooting 65% from the field right now. They lead by 27. Here's Brown, cut off nicely by Henderson. Back cut, looking for Connor, knocked away by Strong. Strong, cross court to Golson. Left corner now Burries, back to Golson. Up top to Strong. Oof, he thought about it. We all waited with bated breath. Cross-court skip pass. Burries, left corner 3. It's good! Stevie Strong with a tremendous dime, his 7th. And Burries with his 2nd three-pointer. He's got 8. Ricky Brown down low for Shakuraglu. Got landed on by Krupalia and put it in off the glass, plus the foul. This will be number 2 on Krupalia. So both Krupalia and Godfrey with 2 fouls for SNU. Maybe the only true negative so far for the Crimson Storm. Golson checks out, Baron Bracey back in. 2:47 to go first half, 48-20. SNU leading Oklahoma Baptist. Remember, this is a matchup for first place, just because the head-to-head tiebreaker. Shakuraglu misses the free throw. And it's SNU basketball. SNU leading the conference at 9-1. OBU right behind them at 8-2. If both teams tied at 9-2, obviously OBU would be considered the top seed at this point, halfway through the season, because the head-to-head tiebreaker. SNU making a bit of a statement here tonight. Bracey backing down, gives it to Krupalia. 15-foot baseline jumper, no good. Henderson inside with the tip in, as nobody put a body on the junior. He's got 6 off the bench, and the lead is 30. Matching the largest lead of the evening for SNU, as the Crimson Storm have already hung half 100 on them. Here's Scott penetrating from the GAC logo. That barely drew iron off of Shakuraglu, out of bounds. Curry checks out. Connor back out. And also in for the first time, Riley McGurk junior out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Just his 10th appearance of the season. He averages 5 minutes per game as Jason Akers looking for anything at this point to kickstart his Bison. Bracy up top to Burries, fires it down low to Krupalia, who got free for the easy deuce. And SNU is just carving up the Bison right now, Esther.
They are indeed, and there's no complaints about that. Just dominating, and they just continue to do that.
Shakuroglu, left block, working against Krupalia. Krupalia knocks it away, and it trickles out of bounds. $10 on the shot clock for the Bison, 1:25 to go first half. Bam Johnson's going to check in for Krupalia. So SNU goes a little small here. Burries is now playing the 5 at 6'7". They lob it to Strong, backside 3 on the way, no good. Bracy up high for the rebound, tips it over to Stevie Strong. Strong with Shakuroglu on him. Pulls up, deep left wing 3, barely grazed iron. Burries the offensive rebound, threw it up high off the glass and good for 2. Not the initial shot that BJ Foster wanted, but it's still 2 points for SNU. Curry hounded up top by Strong. Over looking for Brown, intercepted by Bracy. Strong lobs backside Bracy. Oh, he went up with one hand. The pass was a little behind him. That would have brought the house down if he had managed to put that one down. You could have watched that on SportsCenter later. Brown knocked away, stolen. Henderson going in, stripped by TJ Strong going up. Good defense there by the freshman. 30 seconds to go in the half, 28 on the shot clock, and more subs here for OBU. Udomo back in, and Jose Waring in for the first time, the junior out of Georgetown, Texas. And BJ Foster going to burn a timeout here to get the offense set. Esther, I think anybody in Crimson could have been confident coming into this one with how SNU's played this year. Don't think anybody in their rosiest complexion would have put up a 34 margin with 30 seconds to go in the first half.
No, for sure. Of course, coming in with confidence is something big that every team needs to have, but I think the Crimson Storm just came in with their head ready. It doesn't matter who they were playing. They just knew they needed to come in, play great offense, play great defense, and that's what they've shown us during this whole first half here.
Bison shooting 31% with 9 turnovers. SNU's turned those into 9 points while shooting 66% from the field themselves and 8 of 14 from three-point range, continuing that absolute tear they have been on from deep. Stevie Strong inbounding right baseline, gets it into Johnson. SNU can hold for virtually the final shot as Baron Bracy will take control up top. Bison in a 2-3 zone. Bracy pounding the dribble, extended left wing. Curry comes out to meet him. Now he moves back center. Right side, Strong. Strong back to Bracy. Bracy back to Strong. Strong deep right wing 3 on the way. Barely got there. And up ahead, Curry. Curry, deep 3 at the buzzer. It's off the back iron, no good. And that is how a sensational first half comes to an end. 54-20. Southern Nazarene with the lead over Oklahoma Baptist. BJ Foster huddling with his coaches there in front of the SNU bench, probably to get the messaging just right and not allow the Crimson Storm to rest on their laurels too much in the halftime locker room. We'll come back with first half stats, scores from around the league, and get you ready for the second half of action. 54-20, Southern Nazarene all over OBU here at halftime.
SNU sets the standard for innovative servant leadership. Students from every discipline are exposed to leadership opportunities where they can thrive. In more than 45 majors, students experience true integration of faith and learning, rising to be leaders in their field. SNU is the place for educators to take the next step and earn a master's or doctorate in education and leadership, with over 400 ed leadership graduates serving across Oklahoma. If you're starting as a freshman or earning a master's or doctorate, SNU is the place for you.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
SNU is really different. We're a small community, we all know one another's names, and I really love it here.
Being at SNU prepared me to be a working individual, as well as a leader in my church, home, and community.
SNU really set me up for life. I met my best friends here, I met my husband here, I got to travel the world. I am so glad I was able to attend SNU.
SNU has made me into the man I am today.
My name is Haley, and I am a proud graduate of Southern Nazarene University.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
If you're watching our live stream, welcome. My name is Danny Thomason, and I'm the Director of Intercollegiate Athletics here at Southern Nazarene University. We're glad that you're enjoying our live stream. I just want to let you know that we believe that we can impact our student athletes here at Southern Nazarene University in three really important ways. First and foremost, always spiritually. We want our student athletes to grow spiritually. Secondly, we want them to grow academically. We want them to walk across that stage and get that degree, which is so important in their success in life. The third way is we want your athletes to be successful in their chosen sport. And we have an incredible staff of coaches and support staff that help them to do that, and a lot of resources. So thank you, and if you want more information about Southern Nazarene University Athletics, go to snuathletics.com, snuathletics.com, and remember, always bolts up. Woo!
One of my favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college, to be a husband and someday to be a father. It was a really, really transformational time in my life.
My degree could have come from anywhere, but my relationships with people, I know I would not have gotten anywhere else. Go to snu.edu to apply or to schedule a visit.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Renew is the University Counseling Center. We are located at 6710 Northwest 43rd Street, just north of the Webster Commons. Renew offers a variety of services, including individual counseling, couples counseling, and psychoeducational workshops. The first 5 sessions for students are free, and students will never pay more than $10 per session. Faculty counseling is just $40 per session, Renew is open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Fridays from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. For more information, visit renew.snu.edu or email renew@mail.snu.edu.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
SNU sets the standard for innovative servant leadership. Students from every discipline are exposed to leadership opportunities where they can thrive. In more than 45 majors, students experience true integration of faith and learning, rising to be leaders in their field. SNU is the place for educators to take the next step and earn a master's or doctorate in education and leadership, with over 400 ed leadership graduates serving across Oklahoma. If you're starting as a freshman or earning a master's or doctorate, SNU is the place for you.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
SNU is really different. We're a small community, we all know one another's names, and I really love it here.
Being at SNU prepared me to be a working individual, as well as a leader in my church, home, and community.
SNU really set me up for life. I met my best friends here, I met my husband here, I got to travel the world. I am so glad I was able to attend SNU.
SNU has made me into the man I am today.
My name is Haley, and I am a proud graduate of Southern Nazarene University.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
If you're watching our live stream, welcome. My name is Danny Thomason, and I'm the Director of Intercollegiate Athletics here at Southern Nazarene University. We're glad that you're enjoying our live stream. I just want to let you know that we believe that we can impact our student athletes here at Southern Nazarene University in three really important ways. First and foremost, always spiritually. We want our student athletes to grow spiritually. Secondly, we want them to grow academically. We want them to walk across that stage and get that degree, which is so important in their success in life. The third way is we want your athletes to be successful in their chosen sport. And we have an incredible staff of coaches and support staff that help them to do that, and a lot of resources. So thank you, and if you want more information about Southern Nazarene University Athletics, go to snuathletics.com, snuathletics.com, and remember, always bolts up. Woo!
One of my favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college, to be a husband and someday to be a father. It was a really, really transformational time in my life.
My degree could have come from anywhere, but my relationships with people, I know I would not have gotten anywhere else. Go to snu.edu to apply or to schedule a visit.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today. That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute. Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room. Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands. All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty. Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Renew is the University Counseling Center. We are located at 6710 Northwest 43rd Street, just north of the Webster Commons. Renew offers a variety of services, including individual counseling, couples counseling, and psychoeducational workshops. The first 5 sessions for students are free, and students will never pay more than $10 per session. Faculty counseling is just $40 per session. Renew is open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Fridays from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. For more information, visit renew.snu.edu or email renew@mail.snu.edu.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Welcome back to the Sawyer Center. Both teams back on the floor getting loose for the second half after an absolute bludgeoning of a 20-minute segment in the first half as SNU leads at halftime 54-20. Luke McConnell and Esther Santos back with you. And Esther, everything went right for SNU, basically. And I'm not sure what B.J. Foster had to say to his team at halftime.
I couldn't tell you as well. Everything looked very clean. It was a very organized game. The guys here looked like they knew pretty much what they were doing. Honestly, it looked like they just went out on the court. They were comfortable. They came in, like I said earlier, like they weren't competing for that #1 spot right there. They just came out to play their game here at the Sawyer Center. They wanted to impress the crowds, and that's what they've been doing, and everyone's been having so much fun here watching this game.
SNU shot 64% from the field in the first half, 8 of 15 from three-point range, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. The Bison just 30% from the field in the first half, 2 of 16 from three-point range. The Bison came in third in the conference in three-point shooting at 37% and 0 for 3 from the free throw line. SNU 9 points off 9 Bison turnovers in the first half, 2 points for OBU off 4 SNU turnovers. SNU outscoring OBU 26-12 on points in the paint, 8-6 on the offensive glass, and 4-0 in fast break points. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals for Stevie Strong in the first half. 10 points, perfect 4 for 4 shooting for James Burries for SNU, along with 3 assists. 6 points each for Tamira Krupalia, Colby Henderson, and Jeremy Golson. 5 points for Barron Bracey, along with 3 steals. 4 points for Tracy Godfrey and 4 points for Bam Johnson. It's been a well-rounded effort from the Crimson Storm this evening. 7 points for Ricky Brown leading the way, 6 points for TJ Strong, 4 for F.A. Shakiroglu, and 3 points for Ethan Scott. And that is it for the Bison, who rolled out 12 players in the first half as Jason Aker just trying to find something, anything, to get his team fired up and going. Second half action out in Searcy. Harding leads Arkansas Tech 45-39. Second half up in Alva, it's Northwestern 38 and Southwestern 32. Halftime in Magnolia, Southern Arkansas 39, Arkansas Monticello 33. Winding down the first half in Ada, Southeastern leads East Central 35-27. We'll see the Southeastern Savage Storm on Saturday. And halftime in Arkadelphia, Henderson State leads Ouachita Baptist 40-33. Final scores on the women's side, 61-48 Harding over Arkansas Tech. The Bisons maintain their lead on the women's side. Northwestern 53, Southwestern 36. It was Southern Arkansas getting the win in overtime over Arkansas Monticello 68-66. Chloe Wilbanks with the winning shot with 3 seconds left in the ball game. 73-69, Southeastern comes back from 11 down in the fourth quarter to beat East Central in overtime 73-69. And in Arkadelphia, 80-58, Ouachita Baptist all over Henderson Start. Crimson Storm basketball out of the halftime break. Original starting 5 out there. Golson, Strong, Burries, Godfrey, and Bracy. For the Bison, their original starting five also with Brown, Udomo, Curry, Wilson, and Ransom. Godfrey out there with 2 fouls for SNU. Ransom out there with 3 for the Bison. Esther, we're probably not expecting a duplication of the first half.
No, I'm sure here the Bison are going to apply more pressure, apply more defense, but the Crimson Storm may just overcome that.
Burries down low to Bracy. Bracy on the left block. Backing down. Whips it over to Godfrey, and it goes off his hand out of bounds. Just the 5th turnover of the night for SNU. They've done really well in that category after coming in last in the conference at 13.5 per game. Here's Ransom on the left block. Had it poked away from behind by Burries. It goes out of bounds off Bracy last as he went on the floor for it. Missed opportunity to get that one back for the Crimson Storm. 17 on the shot clock. Jason Aker has ditched the tie at halftime. Here's Ransom, rise and fire left corner 3 off the iron, no good. And Golson has the miss for SNU. Stevie Strong, long lead pass up ahead for Bracy. Hangs, and that shot is blocked emphatically by Wilson. And Curry comes up with it. Ransom's pass is knocked down, and then Burries knocked down Ransom for the foul. His first, team's first. Brown inbounding, gets it into Udomo. Udomo heads left. Caught off on the wing, now gives to Wilson. Lob down low to Ransom. Got deep, put it in off the glass over Burries. So the Bison strike first in the second half.
Basket number 20, Daniel Ransom.
54-22. Good opportunity for SNU to continue to keep the pedal to the metal. Here's Strong, open left wing 3. He rips the cords from deep.
Number 4, Stevie Strong.
I am joining Jason Aker in my bafflement that Stevie Strong continues to find himself that wide open. Here's Udomo in front of his own bench to Ransom up on the wing. Ransom drives, knocked off his leg out of bounds, but Godfrey touched it last. Bracy got the bounce off Ransom's leg, but then Godfrey reaching out for it to snag it, tipped it last. So it stays with OBU, 15 on the shot clock. Udomo into Ransom, right corner, rise and fire for 3, and he knocked it down.
Number 20, Daniel Ransom.
So Daniel Ransom with 2 buckets out of the halftime locker room. He's got 5, and it's 57-25. Here's Godfrey, right side to Strong. Down to Godfrey on the roll. Godfrey got Wilson in the air. Shot will not count. Foul on the floor as Godfrey had the shot fake. Second foul on Wilson. Strong inbounding right side. Kicks it up top to Burries. Burries straight away for 3. He'll fire it. Oh, just bounced out. No good. Brown coming the other way for OBU. Udomo to Ransom, right wing. Crowded by Burries this time. Ransom takes it to the block, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on SNU. It's going to be on Burries. His second foul, and already 2 team fouls on the Crimson Storm.
Number 13, James Burries, his second, team foul number 2.
Ransom holding at the foul circle for OBU. Gives it to Wilson in the paint. Backing down. Golson reaching at it, and an offensive foul is called on Nathan Wilson. And Jason Aker incensed.
Player control foul number 1, Nathan Wilson, his third, team foul number 2.
Right there, and that's Wilson's third personal foul. Jason Aker was nearly out past the 3-point line there. Aker's had no shortage of technical fouls in this building. He's been run twice in this his 7th year at OBU. Burries gives up top to Bracy. Bracy Stops at the elbow, gives it back to Burries. Burries driving in the paint. Grabbed and fouled by Udomo going up. Nice aggressive take there by James. Foul on Udomo will be his second. So Burries going to the line for 2 free throws. 76% at the line this season. Burries up with the first free throw. Wilson checks out. And Shakuroglu back in. Burries' second is also good. So James Burries now with 12 points and 4 assists this evening, really breaking out after a mini slump over the last few games. Here's Udomo taking strong to the baseline. Bracey nearly had it knocked away. Here's Curry for a 3 from the left wing, is up and good. And Jason Aker just got teed up. The three-pointer by Curry was good. But Jason Aker wanted the foul on the drive.
On Oklahoma Baptist. At the line with 2 shots, number 11, Jeremy Golson.
And Aker demonstrative as always. Golson's first free throw rattles off, no good. Second one from Jeremy is good. Aker continuing to make his case. He's gotten his tee. 60-28. Here's Golson, deep right wing 3, too strong. Shakuroglu with the rebound. Here's Ransom, working left wing against Burries. Down low to Shakuroglu, guarded by Godfrey. Shakuroglu backing, tried to go to Udomo on the cut. Golson read it perfectly and intercepted. Long lead pass from Strong and just a bit too much ahead of Baron Bracey, and it goes out of bounds. And that pass is going to earn Strong a little time to calm down on the bench. Coach Foster telling Strong, wasted a possession. Strong with a pat on Foster's back as he goes to the bench. SNU leads by 32. Here's Ethan Scott, three-pointer on the way. No good. A foul on the putback attempt by J.C. Curry. That's going on Burries, and that's number 3 on Burries here in 4 minutes of the second half.
On the line for 2 shots, number 10, Jason Curry.
Curry at the free throw line for the first time. Left it short. Curry 86% at the line this season. He's had 8 games where he's made or taken at least 6 free throws. Burries checks out. Colby Henderson in for the first time in the second half. And 86% for Curry is 4th in the conference. Curry goes 1 for 2. And the lead is 31, 60-29. SNU started the second half, just 1 of 4 from the field with 2 turnovers. The Bison 3 for 5, including 2 3-pointers. But the lead has only grown or shrunk by 2. Or 3 rather, thanks to SNU's 3 of 4 at the foul line. Here's Henderson left side. Found space to Bracey right wing. Over to Golson. Left side, Henderson now. Down low to Godfrey, left of the paint. TJ Strong out there now for the Bison. Godfrey banging with Shakira Glue. Right-hand baby hook, left it short. McGurk with the rebound. Curry, right wing. Drives on Bracey to the right block. Had space, didn't take it. Scott, three-pointer, too strong. Bracey grabbed and knocked to the floor. No call. He's slow to get up. Here's Henderson. Outside Johnson. Left corner three on the way from Bam is no good. Shakira Glue with the rebound for OBU. SNU maybe predictably struggling a little bit out of the gate. Here's Shakira Glue. Tried to take Godfrey from the three-point line. Henderson picked his pocket. Henderson bounced past to Johnson. Easy deuce for the Crimson Storm. 62-29, 15 minutes to play. Scott to Strong. Over to Shakira Glue. Right elbow. Back to Strong. Long two on the way from TJ Strong. Glances off the iron. Bracey tried to save it off of Scott. He missed him. And it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Oklahoma Baptist when we come back. 14:35 to play. SNU leads 62-29. We'll take a break and be back with more. This is SNU basketball. Welcome back to the Sawyer Center. SNU struggling out of the halftime locker room a little bit. Just 2 of 7 from the field with a pair of turnovers. At OBU, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 3-pointers. They're now 4 of 22 from deep. SNU 9 of 19 from deep. 15 assists on 23 made baskets for the Crimson Storm tonight. And out of the timeout, no subs either way. Brown, Scott, McGurk, Ransom, and Shakira Glue out there for OBU. Johnson, Henderson, Bracey, Golson, and Godfrey for SNU. Scott holding. Gives it to Ransom. Back to Scott. Behind the screen from Shakira Glue. Nice job by SNU fighting over that. Ransom driving. Force it up. Foul coming up on SNU's Tracy Godfrey. That's his third. With 14:26 to go.
Tracy Godfrey Jr., his third, team foul number 4.
4th team foul on the Crimson Storm. And Tamira Krupalia at the scores table set to check in. Ransom hits the first free throw. Ransom 6 points here in the second half. Godfrey checks out, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Go along with those 3 personal fouls. Krupalia also with 2 fouls. Ransom goes 2 for 2. 7 points for him, all in the second half. 14:20 to play. SNU doubling up the Bison, 62-31. Here's Bam Johnson outside Krupalia, right side to Bracey. Bracey swinging it around. Johnson ends up with it. Long way from the basket with 10 on the clock. Johnson driving kick. Golson rise and fire 3. He ripped it from the right corner. Jeremy Golson's third 3 of the game. He's got 10. SNU back up by their halftime margin of 34. Ransom extended left elbow. This is out to McGurk. Right wing 3 on the way. Off the iron, no good. Bracey has the rebound for SNU. Henderson, left wing. Guarded by Ransom. They swing it up to Johnson. Johnson wants a screen. Goes away from it. Krupalia gives to Bracey right side. 13 on the clock for Barron. Pulls up from the right elbow, no good. And Ransom up high for the rebound. 13:15 to play, 65-31. Southern Nazarene all over Oklahoma Baptist. Down low, Shakiroglu got deep on Krupalia and put it in off the glass. Good seal by the Turk. He's got 6. Here's Johnson, hesitates, bounces out to Henderson. Left corner 3, that's off the iron, too strong. Ransom over to Brown, left wing 3 in transition is good from Ricky Brown. The lead is under 30 at 65-36 with 12.5 to go. Right side, Bracey. Up to Krupalia, top of the key. 10 on the clock now for Johnson. Johnson gets it to Golson. Golson spins away from McGurk, swings it up top. Here's Henderson driving. Floater at the shot clock buzzer is no good, and that's a shot clock violation.
Checking up for the Rice at number 42.
Udomo back in for OBU. 12:09 to go, 65-36 SNU. Crimson Storm just 27% from the field here in the second half. Brown to Ransom. Left of center. Step back 3 on the way for Ransom. He banked it in. And Daniel Ransom now, 10 second half points with a pair of 3s. And the lead is 26, 65-39. Henderson to Bracey, right baseline. Out to Golson, hiding behind Henderson, fires a 3, that's short. Ransom has the miss. Ransom, head fake, over to Brown left side. Shakiroglu wants it, he's got it left of the paint. Working on Krupalia, lost it behind his back. Turnover for the Bison, their 13th of the evening. Here's Henderson, back to Bracey right wing, over to Johnson left side. Johnson needs a screen, has it, left side to Golson, down low, left block to Krupalia. Krupalia in the paint, fights through, Shakiroglu blocked it, right back to him. Here's Henderson with 8, high off the glass, and good from Colby Henderson. Excellent drive there by Colby. He's got 8, and a good needed bucket for the Crimson Storm. Here's Ransom driving, baseline, reverse layup, too strong. Ransom thought he got hit in the head, no call. Bracey coming the other way for SNU. We're due a stoppage next dead ball. Here's Henderson, sets his feet, fires a 3. Good from the left corner in front of his own bench. And Henderson now up to 11. And the lead quickly back to 31. Here's Scott, left of center, off the screen, no good from 3. Scott now just 1 of 5 from deep. So he's done a nice job looking out for him. Here's Bracey driving all the way past Shakiroglu, and he finishes with the left hand. I think the Crimson Storm done being lackadaisical here, Esther.
That for sure.
Brown driving baseline, whips it back up top. They swing it right wing. Ransom, open 3, that's good. Daniel Ransom continues his second half tear. Cutting the lead back down to 30 at 72-42. 9:23 to go. We still haven't had our under 12 stoppage. So we're going to get the lovely double stoppage here in a moment. Here's Johnson, spins in, stops, spinning. Missed the shot though. Udomo has the miss. Up ahead to Scott. Scott checked hard by Golson. Over to Ransom. Back to Udomo between the rings. Udomo working right side now. Driving. Kicks it out. Brown. They swing it one more to Ransom. Good close by Golson, but Ransom goes in. Left the dunk attempt short, but that's because he got fouled from behind. Foul on Jeremy Golson, his first, team's 5th. that finally takes us to a stoppage. 8:44 to play, 72-42. Southern Nazarene with the lead. We'll be back after this timeout.
Renew is the University Counseling Center. We are located at 6710 Northwest 43rd Street, just north of the Webster Commons. Renew offers a variety of services, including individual counseling, couples counseling, and psychoeducational workshops. The first 5 sessions for students are free, and students will never pay more than $10 per session. Faculty counseling is just $40 per session. Renew is open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Fridays from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. For more information, visit renew.snu.edu or email renew@mail.snu.edu.
Plethora of subs both ways out of the timeout. Stevie Strong, James Burries, Tracy Godfrey back in for SNU. Xavier Ridnour, the freshman out of Kingfisher, Oklahoma, is in for the first time tonight. Daniel Ransom shooting 2 free throws. First one clambers in for the Bison. Curry is back in along with Jose Waring, the junior out of Georgetown, Texas, along with Eric Madrid, the 7'2 center. Ransom goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. He checks out. 15 points for Ransom, all coming in the first 11 minutes of the second half. TJ Strong takes his place. 28-point lead for SNU, 72-44. Strong back of the Godfrey pick. Over to Ridnour. Ridnour drives baseline, cut off outside to Godfrey at the free throw line. Ridnour has it again. Over to Johnson. Way out top. Is right at the Godfrey pick. Working on Curry. Johnson to the right block. Off the glass, no good. Godfrey tried to tip it in. Missed it. Here comes Udomo and the Bison. Waring up top to Strong. Down low to Madrid. Madrid put it up. Missed the shot. And it goes out of bounds off Godfrey. Fresh 20 on the clock for the Bison with 8:07 to play. Udomo up top to TJ Strong. Burry's working against him with 3 personal fouls. Outside Udomo sets his feet, fires 3. It's off, no good. Curry over the back, no call. Outside TJ Strong, left corner 3 is good.
3-point basket, number 4, TJ Strong.
Blatant over the back by J.C. Curry went uncalled. Curry comes up holding his left hand. Here's Strong. Out to Ridnour, up top to Johnson. Right side now Burries. Here's Strong in the right corner, guarded by Udomo, 13 on the clock. Strong, left to the Godfrey pick. Bounce pass to Godfrey, no look. To Burries, out to Johnson, left wing, 5 on the clock. Strong, straight away from 3, no good. BJ Foster not pleased with the shots here in the second half. SNU down around 30%. Here's Curry working against the freshman Ridnour. Got a block, but got a foul instead. Foul on Ridnour is his first. 6th team foul. And that sends us to our under 8 timeout. 7:08 to play, 72-47. SNU with the lead. We'll take time. We'll be back with more.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today. That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute. Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room. Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands. All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty. Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Welcome back to the Sawyer Center. SNU leads this one 72-47, but J.C. Curry at the free throw line for 2 free throws out of the timeout. Curry just 4 points tonight, 1 of 2 at the line so far. Knocks down the first. OBU's outscored SNU in the second half, 28-18 thus far. It's SNU shooting just 32% from the field, 3 turnovers as well. He goes 2 for 2. So the lead down to 23. SNU has led for the duration of this contest. It is led by as many as 35. Here's Strong. Hesitates at the foul line. Hangs off glass and good. Stevie Strong, certified bucket getter, has 18 tonight to go along with 6 boards, 7 assists, and 2 steals. Here's TJ Strong. Hands to Waring. Left side to Strong, down low to Madrid, left of the paint. Backing down on Godfrey. The 7-footer out to Curry, left wing, guarded by the freshman Ridnour. Curry driving. Cut off. Nice job by the freshman. Turns to the offhand. Air ball. And that goes out of bounds off of OBU. Great defense there by Ridnour, the freshman. Nice job by Godfrey inside, giving up 7 inches to Eric Madrid inside. Waring and Curry and Strong check out for OBU as Ransom, Scott, and Ricky Brown return for the Bison. Strong into the front court, gives to Burries. Left side now Ridnour. Now Strong, left to the Godfrey pick. Pocket pass to him, and he missed the shot, but he was hammered by Madrid going up. First foul on the big fella, and Tracy Godfrey going to the line for 2 free throws. 4 points, 2 boards tonight for Tracy. Played just 17 minutes because of some foul trouble. Has been the one bugaboo for Tracy this season, coming over to the Crimson Storm from Coach Ice College. First free throw rattles out, no good.
Checking in for the Bison, number 1, Nathan Wilson.
Madrid checks out. Nathan Wilson back in for OBU. Second one from Godfrey is good. So the lead pushed back to 26, 75-49 in favor of SNU. Udomo all the way to the basket, got bumped from behind by Strong, and no help side defense there.
Stevie Strong, his
First foul on Stevie tonight. But Udomo back at the line for 2 free throws. Esther is rivalry night. Big crowd on hand, but frankly, the crowd has not been super lively and boisterous tonight just because SNU got out so big so quick tonight.
I think so, but I will say it was a great women's game, and during the first half of this game as well, the crowd was out there. They were supportive, and that's just what every sport here at SNU deserves and needs.
Udomo misses the second free throw. In for the first time for the Crimson Storm is senior Tavares Oliver out of Detroit, Michigan, transferred from Edward Waters College. Oliver ineligible the first semester and is back out there now. This first time for him playing here at the Sawyer Center. Ransom's three, no good. Here comes Strong. Kick corner to Burries. Lets Wilson fly by, sets his feet, fires a three, and hit another one. Oh, excellent control there by Burries. His third three of the night. And he's got 15. Second high to Stevie Strong's 18. Here's Scott back of the Wilson pick. And a reach-in foul is called on Burries. He got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. And Scott went up at the foul line. Fourth foul on Burries, 8th on the Crimson Storm. Ethan Scott, a perfect 15 of 15, make it 16 of 16 at the free throw line this season. Shakur Glue returns for Wilson, and Ransom checks out as well. And in for the first time is senior Matthew Veen, 6'5" out of Denver, Colorado, his 6th appearance of the season. Scott continues his perfect season at the free throw line, now 17 of 17. 78-52, 5 minutes to go. Full court pressure extended here by SNU, and a timeout called by Strong with 4:59 to play. Take a quick look at scores from around the conference in this break.
Called by SNU.
Starting over in Searcy, Harding leads Arkansas Tech 76-70. Fun game over there. Both teams shooting over 50% at this point. Up in Alva, 5:40 to play, 61-55 Northwestern with the lead. Southern Arkansas leads Arkansas Monticello 61-50 halfway through the second half. Down in Ada, early second half action. East Central trails Southeastern 58-43. Savage Storm all over East Central right now, shooting 70%. Over in Arkadelphia, a tight one, a good one at the Duke Wells Center, 70-68. With 4 minutes to go, Henderson State leads Ouachita Baptist. It'd be a great finish to that one. Here, 78-52. Crimson Storm fans all happy. SNU's got 8 seconds to get across the timeline. The Ridnour to inbound. Shakur Glue guarding the inbounds passer. Gets it into Strong. Strong splits the double team. And gets it up across, no problem, as the Bison back off. Strong double teamed. Lobs it up ahead to Godfrey. Godfrey, cross-court skip pass to Ridnour. A little bit too high. Ridnour went up for it. He almost managed to save it. Couldn't quite do it. 9th turnover for SNU, 5th here in the second half. Udomo working left wing, picks up his dribble. In trouble, gets it down low to Shakur Glue. Pass was wide of him, out of bounds. 14 turnovers for the Bison tonight. SNU's turned those into 15 points thus far. 4:20 to play. Strong taking his time out on the right wing. Bison go 2-3 zone here. 4:10 to go. Strong over to Burries. Left side Ridnour. Bison come out of that. Back to man. 8 on the shot clock now. Strong needs help. Cross-court skip pass to Oliver from his bench. No good. And Scott comes up with a loose ball. Up ahead, Ricky Brown driving baseline, hangs, blocked at the rim by Godfrey. He said, no, sir. BJ Foster directing traffic. Another Cross-court skip pass. Oliver in front of his own bench. Knocks down the three. Tavares Oliver. Welcome to SNU as he knocks down his first shot on Bobby Martin court. SNU back up by 29, 81-52, going over the 80-point mark for the 5th time in 7 games. Veen had it stripped, got it back to Udomo. Udomo had it poked away by Strong again. Here's Strong, over to Oliver. Left corner three, again. Yes, sir! A double-double for Strong. That's his 10th assist, and Oliver buries back-to-back threes. 14 of 28 from deep are the Crimson Storm tonight. Scott from his own bench, left it short from deep. Now 1 of 6 from three-point range. Here's Strong, gives to Oliver. Scott closed out on the heat check attempt. Oliver takes it anyway, left it short. Brown has the rebound. 2:20 to go. 84-52 SNU. It's been all Crimson Storm tonight. SNU led by 34 at halftime. The Bison cut it down to 21. And then Ridenour commits a reach-in foul on Brown. Takes us to our final media stoppage. 2:09 to play. 84-52. SNU on their way to their 4th straight win and their 5th straight over the Bison. We'll be back with the conclusion of this one after these messages.
SNU is really different. We're a small community, we all know one another's names, and I really love it here.
Being at SNU prepared me to be a working individual, as well as a leader in my church, home, and community.
SNU really set me up for life. I met my best friends here, I met my husband here, I got to travel the world. I am so glad I was able to attend SNU.
SNU has made me into the man I am today.
My name is Haley, and I am a proud graduate of Southern Nazarene University.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
All good things for SNU. A lot of smiles over there on that bench. 84-52, Southern Nazarene with the lead. They jumped out on the Bison quickly and have led from start to finish. The Bison have not hit a field goal since the 7:56 mark as SNU is batting down the hatches and trying to close this one out strong. Ricky Brown knocks down the first free throw. It's his 12th attempt. He's made 7 of them. Great shooter, great three-point shooter, but just 55% of the free throw line coming in. He goes 2 for 2 there. And we'll head to the bench. McGurk back in. The timeout, Caden Bonner out there for the first time for SNU, the sophomore out of Moore, Oklahoma. Also, Shuda Abashidze out there. Here's Bonner, left corner three. That's no good. Godfrey went up high, trying to tip it in. It goes off his hand out of bounds. Abashidze, the sophomore out of Tbilisi, Georgia. Oliver and Ridenour also out there with Godfrey for SNU. Here's Udomo working out top. Drives by everyone to the basket. Hangs, missed the shot, and Godfrey commits the foul, his 4th, and came down awkwardly. Maybe flexing that right ankle. He injured his other ankle against Southwestern back on December 14th. Missed a couple games. Seems to be favoring his right ankle now. Udomo misses the first free throw. His first free throw miss of the season. Godfrey checks out. Krupalia back in. Second one from Udomo is good. Waring checks in for Udomo. Ridenour gets it into Oliver. Oliver over to Ridenour, left wing. Here's Krupalia, right side to Bonner. Bonner tried to go to Krupalia on the pocket pass. Goes out of bounds off of OBU with 1:31 to play. 13 on the shot clock for the Crimson Storm. Outside, Oliver, right wing three on the way. That's short. And Waring has the rebound. Here's Veen, drives baseline, hangs, and kisses that layup off the glass for two. Abishadze into the front court. Just left to the Krupalia pick. Behind the back dribble, into the paint, driving, running hook, no good, but Krupalia up high and down hard with a two-hand putback. And Jason Aker incensed about something. I'm not sure what he could be so mad about with less than a minute left. Here's Scott off the dribble, air ball on the three, and loose ball comes down to Bonner. 42 seconds left. Bonner outside to Oliver, right corner, sets his feet, fires a three, it's no good. Scott has the rebound. Scott pestered in the backcourt by Abishadze. SNU leads 86-57. Final 20 seconds of this one. Shakiroglu bounced it off Krupalia out of bounds with 19 seconds left. And SNU is going to extend their lead in the conference to 2 full games at the halfway point. It's a good spot to be in if you're SNU. They'll move to 13-2, and as Veen gets it in off the glass for two and the foul on Bonner.
Basket was good.
SNU already ranked in this week's polls. They'll host Southeastern on Saturday with a chance to move to 11-1 in Great American Conference play. Veen's free throw bounces 3 times off the rim and falls through. 18 seconds to go, 86-60. Ridenour gets it into Oliver. Oliver is bumped and fouled by McGurk.
Fouls on number 11, Riley McGurk. His first, team foul number 6.
SNU still in the backcourt here with 16 seconds left. Oliver over to Abishadze. Abishadze leaves it off for Bonner. Layup good. As Bonner gets in the books. 5 seconds left. Scott deep three from the right side. No good. A tip in by Waring with 0.1 seconds left. And now a little bit of shoving going on. It's McGurk and Krupalia get tangled up. Not sure what happened there. McGurk had given Oliver a bump along the sideline for a foul earlier. I don't know what he and Krupalia got tied up doing down low. Well, that's the final score, 88-62. SNU a wire-to-wire domination of their rivals, Oklahoma Baptist, as they win this one going away and move to 13-2 overall, 10-1 in conference play. And Esther, SNU looked really, really good tonight.
It was a great game. The whole game, they kept their head in the game. They kept doing what they know how to do best. The defense is great. The offense is great, taking every opportunity they could. And they kept going the whole game. They didn't just stop just because they gained a big lead. They just, like I said, kept going. And it was a great game to watch tonight.
And wire to wire. And Krupalia and former teammate Cole Anderson talking things out, give each other a goodbye hug. But just 2 years ago, SNU went 21-1 in conference play. And here they sit on January 23rd, 10-1 at the halfway point of conference play. Still a ton of basketball to be played, obviously. but a lot of good to take away from this one. SNU shoots 51% from the field. It's 38% in the second half. That's something Coach Foster will mention in our post-game talk. 14 of 32, 44% from three-point range, and 8 of 11 from the free throw line. 36% for the Bison, 8 of 33 from deep, and 14 of 20 from the free throw line. SNU even with the Bison on the boards. That was a big thing coming in. The Bison a 10-7 edge in offensive rebounds and a 14-12 edge in second chance points. 15 turnovers for the Bison, leading to 18 points for Southern Nazarene. 6 points for the Bison off just 9 SNU turnovers tonight. SNU 10-0 on the fast break and 38-22 on points in the paint tonight. Leading the way for SNU tonight was Stevie Strong, 18 points, 10 assists, a double-double for him, 8 rebounds, 3 steals as well. 15 points for James Burries, snapping out of a bit of a drought, 4 assists, 3 made threes. Jeremy Golson with 10 points, 3 more threes from him. 7 points for Baron Bracey, 5 for Tracy Godfrey, 11 points for Colby Henderson. We'll talk to him here shortly. He also came up with 3 steals. 6 points for Tavares Oliver, 8 points for Tamir Krupalia, 6 points for Bam Johnson, and 2 for Caden Bonner. For the Bison, they were led by Daniel Ransom, 15 points, all of those coming in the second half. 12 points for Ricky Brown, 9 off the bench for TJ Strong, 6 for J.C. Curry, 6 for F.A. Shakiraglu, 2 points for Josh Udomo, 5 for Matthew Bean, 5 for Ethan Scott. Just 1 of 8 from three-point range, though, for Scott, one of the top shooters in the nation. Came in leading the country in three-point makes. SNU did an outstanding job on him tonight. 2 points for Jose Waring. That's going to do it for us on the men's side. We'll do a quick pass on scores from around the league. Harding defeats Arkansas Tech tonight, 84-75. Coming down the stretch up in Alva, it's a close one. 3-point lead for Northwestern, 67-64 with 40 seconds left. Southern Arc leads Monticello, 67-56 with 5 minutes left. East Central climbing back in this one. They're down by 5, 71-66 with 7:20 to go. And Ouachita Baptist closes on an 8-0 run down the stretch to steal it on the road, 79-74 over Henderson State. Again, on the women's side, 61-48 Harding over Tech, 53-36 Northwestern over Southwestern, 68-66 Southern Arc over Monticello in overtime, 73-69 Southeastern over East Central in overtime, and 80-58 Ouachita Baptist over Henderson State. We'll step aside and come back with our post-game show after this timeout. Welcome back to the Sawyer Center. SNU wins it tonight 88-62 over Oklahoma Baptist, joined by junior Colby Henderson. 11 points off the bench tonight, along with 3 steals for Colby. And Colby, a wire-to-wire win against your rival. That was pretty impressive out there.
Appreciate it. We've been working hard this week. It's nice to come out here and get this win.
You guys coming into this game as a battle for first place, with them a game behind you. How were you able to harness the importance of this one, and put out a really good performance?
Well, we know about this rivalry. We really wanted to get this win. We have a really good team. We have good team chemistry. We work hard during the week. We bust our butts in practice every day. And so, we work harder than them. And we just came out here and got this win, and we showed everybody.
First half, you guys put up 54 points. It looked like everything was going right for you guys. How difficult was it for you guys to guard against complacency in that second half?
It was pretty hard being up a lot. We get lost in the game. We want to shoot bad shots, but we know we got to stay strong and stay focused and really just do our offense and play our defense, and we're going to be okay.
You've put up at least 80 in 5 of your last 7 games. What's been working well for you guys to be so successful offensively?
Just sharing the ball. We work hard. Every day we just get better as a team, and we're just going to keep getting better as the season goes, and we're going to keep showing everybody what we can do.
It's our first time getting to meet you and talk to you a little bit, and what drew you to Southern Nazarene?
Coach Foster, the coaching staff, Coach CJ, Coach Coleman, Coach Dillon. There's a great group of guys. They sold me on the team and what people they had coming in, and I just liked it so much, and the people here are very nice. It's just a big family here. And it's just it shows on the basketball court on how we play, and that's why I came here.
What's it been like, being able to put together this team? All new guys, nobody's ever played with each other, or anything like that, or even known each other. What's it been like being able to put that together and have so much success doing it?
At the first, it's been a challenge, getting adjusted to everybody's play style. But at the end of the day, we want to win, and some people got to let go of certain things during the game, but we all trying to get to the main goal, and that's to win a championship. So we want to win, and that's what comes with it.
Halfway through the 22-game conference slate, something that's really good that you thought you'd be good at, and something that you still need to work on?
Probably just being aggressive all the time. Sometimes you get lost in the game just standing around. You got to be locked in on the game and stay focused and engaged, and that's something I think I got to work on a lot.
Well, Kobe, congrats on the win, and congrats on a great game played, and we'll see you back here on Saturday.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll be back with Coach B.J. Foster here in just a moment. Welcome back. We're joined by SNU men's head coach B.J. Foster. And, Coach, just wanted to congrats on the win. A great performance all the way around for your guys tonight.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And guys have played with a lot of energy. They're real focused, played real hard. And, it was obviously we shot the ball really well in that first half. And but the defense was really good. Holding them to 20 points, a good scoring team in the first half. It was guys were really working, and real proud of that.
After that great first half, you made a very intentional point to huddle with your coaches before you left the court. What were you saying in that huddle?
Oh, just, we need to certain timeouts and different things, just reminding them of things that they're supposed to remind me about, and just kind of going through it. People, we can do better as coaches too, and not their fault, my fault, but just asking for a little reminders on a few things that I wanted to get done.
Gotcha. And in the locker room, what did you tell your guys as far as guarding against complacency? You're up 34, everything's clicking. You're obviously feeling real good about yourself. But how are you able to help them guard against complacency in that second half?
I mean, I don't know that we did, and I don't know that there's ever a right thing to say. I mean, I've been in that situation so many times and tried so many things to get them to play as hard as they can, and it's just human nature, that little let up, and and we played hard enough, obviously, to win the game. But I thought we could have done some things, but it's understandable why those things happen.
So much balance tonight. Pretty much everybody who got in scored, contributed in a big way. Do you feel like that speaks to the chemistry that these guys have developed over the course of the year?
Yeah, I think so. They like one another. They're friends. They enjoy seeing each other. They enjoy coming to practice and competing against one another. It's a great culture. I'm as proud about that as I am the wins that we're getting. And so, when guys play for one another, it just takes your team to a new level. So, real pleased with that.
We got to talk to Colby earlier, and he's been a great asset for you off the bench this year. What really stands out to you about him as a person and as a player?
I think Colby is, I honestly think, and I look at guys, that his ceiling is so high for how good he could get. He's so long and fast, and he rebounds, and he knifes through things. He can shoot, pass. He can really do a lot of things out there, and I really think he's going to keep getting better and better. I think it's going to be an important part of the season. So, but he did a great job tonight. He's been doing real well. Practice, he's been doing real well, and those things show up in the games.
First half of conference play in the books, you're 10-1 in first place. As far as how things have transpired, how does this measure versus expectations of what you expected from your team play-wise?
Yeah, well, I try not to put expectations on. I really, it's just week to week, honestly, how hard we're practicing, how focused we are. This group has been terrific at that, and they're reaping the benefits for good practices, good commitment, really studying things, and each of them's leaders in their own ways, but they're having fun too at the same time, which I think is extremely important. And so, really pleased with the way it is, and hopefully we can continue this. And each game is worth one, and so Saturday's going to be an important game for us.
Absolutely. Well, BJ, congrats on the win, and look forward to seeing you guys back out on the court on Saturday.
Okay, let me say hi to my mom. She's been in the hospital with a little surgery for the last week, and she loves these post-game interviews. I don't know why she likes them, but she does. But love you, Mom. Thinking about you.
It's because you're so great on camera.
Yeah, right. I'm sure.
Thanks, BJ. That's going to do it for us tonight here at the Sawyer Center as SNU sweeps Oklahoma Baptist. We'll be back here Saturday as SNU takes on Southeastern Oklahoma State. 1 o'clock tip time for the women and 3 o'clock tip time for the men. For all of us here at SNU Athletics, I'm Luke McConnell saying good night from the Sawyer Center, and bolts up, everyone.